to Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N and welcome to yet another episode of our ultimate top 5 list.
The concept is simple. The Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N are given a subject and are asked to secretly rank their top 5 favourites in order. 5 points for first, 4 points for second, 3 points for third, and so on. The votes have been counted and verified to give you the ultimate top 5 list.
Today's topic, fitting with the time of the year, is top 5 horror villains of all time. Okay, before we get started, who is your top 5 villains? Make sure you put that in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and like to stay up to date with all the latest content. And without further ado, can you guys hear that? I just had word from producer in my ear that the results are in. So, in order to reveal the results, can I have a round of applause for the envelope of truth? Thank you very much. Of course, we start with 5th place. This villain was voted as number 1 just as many times as the villain who finished in 1st place. With 17 points, 5th place goes to...
Oh!
Michael Myers.
Hold on.
5th place.
What?
Michael Myers finished as first on your head. What say you?
No, he was first on mine because Michael Myers, he set the tone for horrors going forward. He was the first. Obviously,
Was he the first?
not like the first ever horror villain,
Okay.
but he was the first breakout where everyone was like, this is the guy. This is the horror villain. Everyone lock your doors. Don't look under your bed. Don't look in your... This was it. It was him. I actually can't believe it. 5th place.
Yes.
Can I?
Aaron?
I just don't think that he's that sick. To me, he's just. I would be more scared of other people if he was at the end of the road and there was other villains at the end of the road. I'd be more shook at them. Because he's just a guy with a knife, really.
Yeah, but is he just a guy overnight? We don't know.
He got locked up.
The creators have said he is the definition of evil.
And what did you say earlier? Why did you place 5? Because what?
Because he got beaten by a girl.
Oh man.
Alright,
Is that
so
true?
when Avengers 4 comes out and Philippine Captain Marvel does her thing, is Thanos a dead villain?
Well, point, we're just seeing it. Thanos ain't getting beaten by Captain Marvel.
Can you
But,
just look into the camera and say your views are your own?
These are shared by all agents.
Frankie, if Michael Myers finished as number 4 on yours.
Yeah, I mean, you said if you saw him on the street, you wouldn't be scared. But you got a Jason. If I saw a Jason and a Michael Myers and I had to go in one of those doors, I'm gonna go to Jason.
Okay.
Because Michael Myers looks insane. He looks he looks a demon.
That's fair.
Really?
Him as a villain, though. I don't know. I just feel like
I
I could run away from him. Like I could get away. Like,
He's a bit
I could. If I saw him, I'd be like,
Legit
cool,
slow.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Well,
What I mean?
piggybacking off of that point,
I mean,
that's why
you-
no slashers featured on my top 5 because, not saying that they're not scary, but I always felt that, in my head at least, I could get away from them if I was to drive away
I mean,
or something.
If Busta Rhymes can
They don't
kick
do it
man
first.
through a window, yeah, I could definitely listen, yeah.
Well, I'm interested to see what's come above it.
Speaking of which, we're on to number 4. Only a single point stopped this villain from placing higher on the list. With 20 points, 4th place goes to...
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees.
I mean,
That
He
sounds
placed
about-
as number 1 shock on your list.
Nah, you lot
technically that makes sense though, innit?
violated.
Because he's not that much different from Michael Myers.
I'll show you a thing. Anyone else?
Go on.
No, it's-
Yeah, I didn't put him on.
Okay, cool.
I'm
No,
not.
he was on my list, but yeah, it's about roughly about that.
Let me say
ahead.
why. For me,
The stage is yours.
he is number 1.
Wait, where did you place Michael Myers?
Not on his list.
No, he
at
didn't
all.
make it. I'll tell you the reason for me, right? This guy, yeah, he's human, But he's not human-like. Like, how do you kill this guy, for one? This guy came back to life with, like, a piece of his brain left. In terms of strength, he's a million times stronger than Michael Myers. Yeah, he's a million times stronger than Michael Myers.
Because like they're quite similar.
Have you ever seen Michael Myers punch someone's head clean off their shoulders?
Freddy
Yeah.
punched up Jason.
Yeah,
First of all, I'm gonna get to that.
Let's not talk about Freddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Yeah. Also, as well, he can teleport. You don't get twisted because how can you be running from him like 1 minute and then the next minute you just hear and he's there?
Yeah, I played the game, man. You can do that in the game.
He can teleport. Like, so he's more supernatural than he is human. How do you kill him? How do you kill this guy? How do you kill him?
I wouldn't try and kill him.
You can't.
I'd run.
You can't.
And I'd get
You
away.
run, but he'll catch you. That's what I'm
won't,
saying.
he won't.
I don't know, man. I think I get what you're saying with the whole slasher thing, but I think he's more in the realm of supernatural slasher because the guy is relentless.
He's relentless.
He's a
He
good
don't villain.
stop.
There's
He don't
just
really die.
others better than him.
Not Michael Myers, but
Okay, well let's see who placed above him.
So Jason Voorhees at number 4. Okay, so at 3rd, moving swiftly on. This villain on the list he did appear on didn't finish outside of the top 3. With 21 points, this will be a surprise. The bronze medal place goes to
You should be very careful what you wish for.
Just might come true.
Pinhead.
This is a troll vote. I feel like Pinhead is just because you just remember a guy with a pin. Like, why is he scary?
He was on my list. I placed him at number 3. But the reason why I did, as I said, like supernatural element, I watched that film far too young.
That's what I'm thinking.
Far
That's
too
what
young.
I'm thinking.
Practical special effects, tearing off the flesh. I never saw anything like that. So that's why he placed on my list.
I'm the same. I was gonna place him on my list because we had the videotape in our house and it was scary. But I can't remember the movie, so that's why I thought he can't have been that memorable. I mean, he's a very
look-wise as well.
But
He's got a
yeah,
crazy
the
look.
look is. I mean, he's up there in the look. If it was out of looks, you could argue he'd be top. But there's 3 people left that and there's only 2 spaces. So boy.
That one certainly caused a stir. So are we ready for 2nd place? Yeah. You sure, Aaron?
I'm not, but let's do it. Let's go.
Okay, this villain is the only pick in the overall top 5 not to be chosen at number 1 by anyone.
Okay, so our top 5, each one has been number 1. That's
So far, yeah.
Okay.
With 26 points, 2nd place goes to
Give me that. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, sport. We're gonna have a little game of Chucky Says.
Chucky.
wow.
okay.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
I'll have that.
That's a good 2nd place.
But he was on everyone's list here apart from
Is
from
he
you.
scary? But he's a doll man.
But he's scary.
He's
though.
a doll.
And he effectively kills plenty of people.
I'll bad up Chucky.
Nah, you say that.
You're kind of like if you knew he was coming.
Yeah.
Though. If you knew he was coming. If it was a 1v1, he's
smart.
there and you're
That's
here.
dangerous.
Then you'll beat
But
him
then
up.
that's the difference between him, Jason Vaughan, Forgets, whatever his name is.
Forget. Jason, forget.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
You can see them all coming and they will still done your dance. They were saying if I can see Chucky, I can ban him up.
Yeah, but whether you can see him coming or not, the fact is you won't see him coming. And he will still kill you.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's scary.
Chucky was on my list. He would have been higher if it wasn't for like the Bride of Chucky movies where they turn him into a bit of a joke. Like that's when I realised, hold on, I will kick that doll in his face. Like, but before those movies, I was like, I couldn't have them porcelain dolls in my house. I'd be like, nah, move, because if that comes along,
Right, exactly.
So that's why it was
That's
on
what I'm
my
saying.
list because
Yeah,
it
that's what I'm
affected
saying.
me.
But that's what I was gonna say. Chucky made people get rid of dolls in their house.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, do you know what? I don't want that. They'll turn it
turn
around,
it
turn it
around,
around,
throw
and
the
things like
blanket
that.
over it,
If
pull
that's
that.
not scary, I don't know what it is. If a film and a character is making you get rid of items in your house,
affects your person.
that's scary. That is scary.
Yeah. With Chucky, the reason why it scared me, he was number 2 on my list, is that my 2 older sisters, they had these dolls. At the time, they were bigger than I was, and if you move them at a certain, if you move them at a certain angle, their eyes open and close.
Oh yeah.
And I would swear like they would be in the same position, but sometimes their eyes would be closed, sometimes would be open. And I'm sure my mom never threw them away, and my sisters never threw them away, but they disappeared from the house. They disappeared.
They ran off.
Imagine you go home today and
No. So yeah, Chucky at number 2. It all comes to this. We finally arrived at the pinnacle, the throne.
Let's see who you lot picked.
It has to be.
It goes without saying that this villain was the most frequently picked, featuring on 10 of the 13 submitted lists. With 31 points, and the Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N top horror villain of all time is...
I don't believe in you.
I believe in you. No pain, no gain.
Freddy Krueger.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue that. He was 5th on mine.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he was 5th
Said
on
you're not
mine.
gonna argue, but you put him 5th.
No, but I
Even
won't.
on my list.
Yeah, no, my list
You
was
weren't
disrespectful.
I wouldn't argue.
He was number 1 on mine.
I wouldn't argue that he's not number 1.
Disrespectful.
Well, I'll make the case for Eddie. I'll make the case for for Freddy, I should say. I think that his scare factor comes from you can't get away from Freddy. He's in your dreams. You can't get away from him. You can try to stay awake, as some of the kids in the movies did try to do, but that doesn't work. You can't escape from Freddy. So that's what made him number 1 on my list.
I think that
fingers
concept alone is just, when I first watched that film, I was like, hold on, this guy comes for you in your sleep. I was like, everyone has to sleep, so you're dead. You can't. How do you escape this guy? You have to sleep.
And it is all valid points. I get it, and I'm not going to argue it because, like I said, he's on my list. I just felt there was other people. Like for me, can't believe my top pick didn't make the top 5.
Pick?
Bozo the Clown.
Oh, I did.
Pennywise.
Right, Pennywise.
Bozo the Clown.
I don't know his name because I've never watched the movie. That's why he's number 1. Because I am not watching that movie because I've seen him. I'm not watching it, and that's why I can't believe he's not even in the
I can
top
tell you
5.
why.
He has destroyed childhoods. Freddy
He's
hasn't.
destroyed your childhood.
Okay, this is why Freddy was not even on my list, yeah? Because, yeah, he's got these abilities. If you go to sleep, he kills you and whatever, but...
Don't just throw it out there like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, he goes and he kills you, but like... I just don't think he was scary. Yeah, he will kill you, but then I was watching the films and I was kind of like laughing throughout a lot of it.
Which ones were you watching? After the first one, he started doing like the one-liners and was like funny and whatnot, but... He's
Quite.
creative as well. It's not even like he just appears as himself. He'll turn into like your fridge or do some magic.
But that's what I'm saying.
With your claws.
It's what we were saying earlier. He did punch up Jason.
But he didn't.
No, he did. He punched up Jason. So that's what I'm saying. He's very
I remember watching that film, and I actually wanted
well.
Jason to win, and I couldn't believe
the
that.
film
He put Jason to sleep.
Watch the film again.
Took him in his dream.
Bit of
Punched
elbows.
him
Watch
up.
the film
Wait, so
again.
Jason can dream?
Watch the film again. Watch the film again and see what happened.
Yeah, we've done our top 5 list. We've had our number 1 pick, and we have some villains that just about didn't make the list. So the honourable mentions. First up, we have Samara from the
That
Ring.
was on my.
That was on my list.
This is what I'm saying. This is why you
That
know
was
I'm
on my
mad,
list.
because you see, she's got hit rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 days gone.
No,
I'll tell
you could do.
I'll tell you why.
She comes out and do something.
She can do
She's
something.
yeah, and I don't watch the tape. You don't
very
exist,
good villain.
man.
So Lauren, let me just say this, right? Every Friday, I used to go to my cousin's house and watch a scary film. He goes, go to Blockbuster, rent a scary film, watch a scary film until The Ring. When The Ring came out and we watched that, that was it. I didn't watch a scary film for about 8 years after that. That was the end of my scary film. I couldn't do it anymore. That film stopped me from watching scary films, and it was only like, you know, a few years ago I started watching it again. Wait, that stopped me from watching scary films.
I watched The Ring. I was in my room. The film finished about 3. Switched on my DVD player. Went to bed. Guess what happened next? My house phone rang. My house phone rang. I was like, fuck this. If I don't answer, she can't get me, and I went to sleep.
Oh, who was it?
It was my grandma. It was my grandma.
After watching that film, I did not watch no tapes that didn't have a label. They didn't have a label. I was watching it. No, I
So, but this is why she shouldn't have been in the top.
Yeah, she was on my
list.
list.
The scare factor is high, but
Yeah. So there was Samara. Also, we had Leatherface. That plays close as well.
I understand why it wasn't top 5.
Yeah.
Also, we had Pennywise. We drink close.
Bozo the Clown.
We had Candyman as well.
Yeah.
Candyman.
Yeah.
Candyman.
So Candyman for me, even to this day, I will not say Candyman 3 times in any mirror.
Never 5 times.
I've never done it.
Never.
I think the most I ever did was twice.
What the
Exactly. So you could do it 4 times and be safe.
Why risk it?
Do you know who was on my list? Who wasn't even on here? Jigsaw.
Oh, come on, man.
I was gonna put him.
Come on, because he is.
I'll tell you why the reason. Obviously, he's sick. He's the only person who's technically killed everyone without killing anyone. Like, he's not actually killed everyone.
And that's why he's so scary.
I remember when you first watched Saw. You first watched it, and I remember you was like, "Oh, I don't want to walk home." Why?
So if you want to know how the rest of the Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N voted, the list is going to be up on the screen in a few seconds, so make sure you get ready to pause that. It's be on the screen right about now. That being said, thank you for joining us for yet another Ultimate Top 5 list. We'll be seeing you very soon. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And until next time, peace.